Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and today we're going to make Oreo ice cream crunch cake. It's made with Oreos, Crunch Bars, caramel syrup, chocolate syrup, and vanilla ice cream that's been softened. So to make it really pretty, we've got to line our spring-form pan with plastic wrap. Make sure you get the plastic all the way to the seams of that pan. Now the fun part. We are going to put our little Oreos so the outside is facing us. Now, you just put, okay, hey, we lost one in action. If you put these in on an angle, they are happier to set up. That's my trick. They like the angle. You know, like you're putting picture on a wall, yet you lean it up against the wall. That's always the easiest way if you don't want to really hang it. For the rest of the recipe, I put most of the Oreos in a bag. I'm going to keep 8 for decorating the top. Now, we're going to take most of the air out of our bag, close it. Now we need to crush our Oreos to put in a recipe in for our crust. This is the fun part. Flip it over to the other side. Beautiful. I don't crush them too much because I like this extra crunchy and crispy. Now you're going to want to break up those Crunch Bars too. So it's the same method. For some reason this feels really good. I don't know who I'm mad at, but it helps. All right, now we're going to reach in our bag and grab the most of the crumbled crumbs for the bottom and just sprinkle them in there. I kind of go down to the ones that are more finely crumbled because I want the larger pieces of this to be within the recipe. Now I'm just going to take the bottom of my glass and try to make it a little more smooth on the bottom. And at this time, I can try to get those soldiers up against the wall of that pan at that angle again. Because, you know, we had a couple of casualties. I'm going to put this aside so I can start mixing my ice cream. Now, this recipe takes a half a gallon, but I buy ice cream very inexpensively, and this is how it comes. It's been resting 45 minutes on the counter to get it soft, but let me tell you, if you start thinking you can't get to your recipe in time, shove it in your refrigerator, and that'll hold it for a while. Wow, this looks so good. I just want a spoon right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm eyeballing it. That's about half a gallon. Okay, let's open our Nestle's Crunch Bars. I'm one of those people that like the crunchy ice creams with the big chunks of chocolate and nuts and things. And I find that these little Rice Krispie things that are in here are just beautiful and perfect. I'm going to put half of this one in and save half of it on top, but I'm going to save the larger of the pieces for on top so I have more control of the prettiness of this delicious dessert. Okay, and now we're going to put our Oreos in. I'm going to put in the rest of the bag. Yummy. And now slightly stir this in, but don't over stir it because this will save the crunch. You don't want your Oreo too saturated. So the center of those that don't get the liquid on it are going to be the crunchiest bites. Now that's good. Now we're going to add 1/3 cup of gooey caramel. Beautiful. And just kind of drizzle, drizzle. And now the chocolate. Yummy. 1/3 cup of that beautiful chocolate syrup. And now let's mix that up too. And again, not too much. You want to have a bite where you can taste the separate ingredients. That goes straight into your prepared pan. Wow. Doesn't that look good? Now, see that? Now what we do is we kind of mash it down to all the sides. And that's going to go in the freezer for 3 to 4 hours to get solid. It's been 4 hours and it's ready Freddy. The deal is you got to take it out of that springform pan. So this is the lever. Go like that. Press it up. Now we're going to lift it off of the bottom. Done. Now let's take off our saran wrap and stick it on our plate. I'm going to make these guys stand up. Half and half. Here we go. I'm getting resistance from one of those hunks of chocolate in there. I can feel it. Okay, now I top with that extra crunch bar. Oh man. Awesome, let's try it. Let me tell you something. I always save room for a big piece of Oreo crunch cake. It's like I could have 2 or 3 pieces of this, and whether I'm hungry or not, I just want to keep eating. Oh, beautiful. I love it. Look at that. That's great. Okay. Time for the bite. Oh my gosh. That is so crunchy. It is totally delicious. And this is my favorite bite. Subscribe to my channel. And let's make a lot more desserts and everything else. And comment and tell me what you think about this. Let me know what you want. Like me and share me. And let's keep cooking.